Well, my name's Ian Powley, and I farm here with my son Steven and his partner Lucinda. It's a beef and sheep farm with 140 beef cattle and with 2 separate flocks of sheep. Early lambers, which you see behind me, and then a flock of mainly Beltex and Texel sheep, which lamb in April and May. The early lambing flock will be turned out mid-March. The lambs will go on to early bite lamb creep containing Actisaf, and they'll be on that for a few weeks until the intakes start to rise, when they'll go on to a rearing cake. The main flock start to lamb at the beginning of April. They'll go out during the summer with the ewes, and then we spawn them in sort of early September, and they go on to grass and legume rich pastures, and we start to feed them then with the TurboLamb, just a handful just to get them trained to eat, and we start to draw in the biggest 30 or 40 at a time, and then as we sell them out the next draft come in again, and that keeps us going through to about end of February. We've been feeding TurboLamb with Actisaf for I think 3 seasons now, and we found that the intakes went up and so did the live weight gain, and we've found it's fitted really well into our system. The Beltex lambs that we have are capable of taking a lot of energy, a lot of sugar, and converting that to meat, which our buyers want.
TurboLamb is a high cereal, low protein lamb finisher that we've put on the market this last couple of years. It's based on maize, because maize is kind on the rumen, and to keep the rumen happy we also include Actisaf. The TurboLamb is a high cereal, therefore high starch, high sugar, low protein diet, which encourages lamb to put on flesh rather than to grow. When feeding TurboLamb, we see that the lambs put on flesh quickly, and we also find that they kill well. The Actisaf gives us more stability in the rumen, because when these lambs come inside, they're changing diet from grass onto hard feed, which is high starch, and we find that the maize and the Actisaf combined, and we reduce the risk of acidosis, which is far better for the lambs.
For its dual mode of action, Actisaf improves rumen function. We are helping the animal to improve feed conversion efficiency and get more out of every bite. During the lamb finishing period, the rumen and rumen microbes are challenged by diet changes and high levels of starch and sugars, which can cause digestive upset, such as acidosis. This can lead to a reduced performance, lower average daily gain, and lower feed efficiency. Actisaf live yeast stabilises the rumen pH, whilst allowing the animal to maintain performance by stimulating key beneficial microbes, such as fibre digesters and lactic acid utilising species. By stimulating lactic acid utilising species, Actisaf helps to convert lactic acid into propionic acid, which is the key driver of glucose. Recent trials in lambs have shown that Actisaf can improve average daily gain by up to 10%, improve feed conversion efficiency by up to 11%, and increase overall carcass weight by 1.2 kilos per lamb across a typical lamb finishing period.
The TurboLamb is a bulk only product from Cars Billington that comes in a 6mm nut, which we find ideal for finishing hoppers. Here at Cars Billington we're always looking for something new to give us the edge on our competitors, and it also helps our farmers become more profitable, and with TurboLamb I think we've found one of those products.